Right, bit of an update. I've been trying many things to try and get the car to start. It hasn't. And I spoke to Michael at Ignition Advantages, who's been rather excellent in coming back to me with suggestions as to what he thinks it might be that's causing the issue. And today he said he would remote into the car, which he's done. So I had my laptop down there, tethered my phone, and yeah, he remoted into the car and looked at all the various settings, could see the injectors were firing, could see that the sensors could see everything. So the issue had to be with fueling. So I went down, I could hear the fuel pump working, I pinged it, I know that it works, so what on earth was going on? Took the fuel lines off and, I don't know, gave them a sniff, like some sort of weird fuel sniffing pervert, clipped them back on again and cranked it, nothing, cranked it again, I thought I'm just going to give it one more go, cranked it, and all of a sudden it sort of coughed and popped and then roared into life.
I've been started!
Yeah, so obviously some work to do, getting it running, and you'll be able to hear there's a bit of a vacuum leak. It runs, so lots of work to do, but MOT a couple of days away. Is it going to happen? I don't know. But yeah, I'll crack on, see if I can get it going. Running properly. So I think I've got clutch. The added vacuum from having the car started for that brief period of time seems to help the brakes, but obviously I need to do a bit more brake bleeding to those to get the pedal up because it's spongy currently. And yeah, refit the dash alongside trying to get it to idle properly and run properly. I'm hoping that when I've got the breathers and bits and pieces attached that it might just do that, but we'll see. But for now, I'm going to sit in my wingback and enjoy a glass of something that isn't just Coke in here and celebrate the fact that it finally runs. In the meantime, please do us a favour, like this video and subscribe. Once again, and almost as always, Mikey Marshal has come to my rescue as to what he thinks might be the issue with my air leak, because he's got exactly the same inlet on a van that he built. And it turns out that the inlet looks like it's seated but isn't. So there's the plastic inlet's here, but the side of the head is ever so slightly tilted out at the top at a slight angle. So what happens is where the two bolt holes are at the very top, the inlet sits against it and doesn't seal properly, so it forces it out at an angle. So what I've got to do is remove the inlet, and then I need to basically file down or grind down. I'm going to file it down because it's, as always, late at night, I can't make noise. The two top lugs at an angle, so that I can refit it, and it all should work then, hopefully. So we can confirm from testing, which is very loud, that the air leak is somewhere up here, sort of by the top of cylinder 4 and cylinder 1 particularly. I can hear it sucking in through there, and the exhaust manifold is getting hot and it's not running right. So we know we've definitely got an issue and we've definitely got to sort it. Okay, so this is the angled step bit, as you can see. Now what this has done is given me a witness mark here, so at least I can see where it's trying to seal, although obviously hasn't done so. So now I need to try and sort this out. That's where I've got to so far. You can sort of see the side profile. So I'm probably just going to take the edge of that collar down slightly, just to make sure it's definitely clear. If it looks like it's only at the top, it's going to cause a problem. But I'm guessing if I leave the bottom part of the collar in, here, at the full height, then that's going to stop it from crushing. So I just need to make sure I bring the top back far enough, I guess. This is the standard ST170 inlet. Just out of interest, look at that. They've cut a little step into the top before it mounts. I wonder what that's for, eh? So, I guess that must be the measurement of the amount that needs to be taken off. So, yeah, okay. That gives us a bit of an idea at least. And so the notched rail looking something like this. I hope, well, we'll see, we're testing to make sure this gets a good seal. But I hope that's useful to you if you're looking to do the same thing. So I fitted that, and as you can probably hopefully just about see, the plastic down there no longer touches the side of the head, so it was just down there. It's really tricky to see, so you can understand why it could take a while to find these things. Let's see if I can point it out to you. Sort of just down there. So yeah, it's missing the slope now of the head, which is good. It's getting late, but I'm plodding on, just for now anyway. The breather from Block, crankcase breather, and breather from the head are popped together into a joiner, which comes from something from the Focus, and I can't remember what now. And then I've got a catch tank. Now I'm trying to decide where to mount this. That looks about perfect to me, just about the right sort of place there. So I've got to figure out how to do this. This is of a Fiesta ST, and it's been kindly lent to me with a view to possibly buying it by Bertie at work, so thanks Bertie. Yeah, not entirely sure exactly where I can fit that. I thought maybe I could hang it off the core bracket, but I'm not sure. I'll probably have to come to some sort of decision/arrangement before too long anyway, just because it's got to go somewhere, but yeah, we'll see. It's the night after the night before, and well, when I left you, I had the manifold off, which it still is, and had some very squashed manifold inlet seals. I thought, I'll try and get some tomorrow, being today. Emailed our parts manager saying, help please, I need to get some of these seals today, and well, he couldn't get them. Tried every motor factors, couldn't get them. Came home and just out of sheer desperation chucked the seals in a bucket of, well, into a little plastic container of boiling hot water. I've just popped everything back in just for now, and I'll tidy it up again in a minute, but let's just have a look and see. Fingers crossed, everything crossed. The seals aren't a great fit, and they do try and pop out the moment we try and put them in. I've tapped them around gently with a mallet in hopes it will stay in long enough, but because it's so tricky and an awkward angle to get everything in, it's not ideal, but hey, we'll give it a go. Okay, where are we then? So, it doesn't run well, we can see that. It's all over the place. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with it, but it doesn't seem to have variable cam timing control nailed down for some reason or another. But it's late, I'm tired, and I think, to be honest, I've got to give up. I'm not entirely happy that the gaskets that I've been supplied are the right ones for this inlet. They say they're the right type for the inlet, but something about them just isn't quite right. They have little dimples around the outside, and it makes it very tight to get them in. There's another type which doesn't have those. I'm going to try and seek out those gaskets and try that, I think. See if that makes a difference, see if that's the issue we've got with the rough running. Otherwise, I have fitted a new throttle cable, which now gives me something like 98% of the throttle. You can adjust this one as well, so maybe there's a bit more adjustment in it. I'll have a look and see what we can get out of it. It is too long, but hey. By chance, I looked at this and thought, I think this might be the right type. It's a genuine Ford cable for a 1.4 Fiesta Zetec, but it is really long because presumably the throttle body's over there on a 1.4 Zetec. So I've got a bit of an extra run of cable here, but it's working, so I just would like to be a bit neater. The other type, where it just looped around here, I just preferred, but there we go, it's working. I've still got a lot to clean up, still got to repaint that, clean that, tuck up some wiring, sort out the heat shields, place the cam cover, sort the top of that out. Lots of cleaning, lots of polishing, lots of cleaning. Got to rejig the wiring so it's a bit neater over there. So I've got stuff I can do, but I'm sort of thinking that I've probably reached the end of my ability when it comes to getting this sorted now, so I might have to send it off to get it done. I will add at this point that it did start and idle okay, which is why I decided to pop everything back together. I say it idled okay, it started, and I figured that probably whatever it was needed tuning, but I'm just not convinced that's the case. Is it an air leak? Maybe. maybe. I don't know really. Not entirely sure what it is that's causing it. So yeah, maybe I'll put the dash back in next, get everything all back together, get the garage tidy and sorted, and yeah, go from there. But safe to say, the car's not ready for an MOT because it's not driving well, and I guess that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Hopefully it'll be a more exciting update next time of the car running and going. Thanks for sticking with me whilst I try, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more.